don't. I'm just reading what it says there, actually. Welcome back to KIT-Man Adventures. This is Displeased Diarrhea, and I am Minecraft and Chill. As we navigate reality at our own pace, while falling asleep at the wheel, find gratitude in where you are, where you're going, and who you are going to be. Lift your hands to the sky. Maybe not. Lift them from your keyboards. Maybe alter your lying down position to slightly upraised. Get closer. Get closer. No, maybe not that close. But feel your shoulders crack from old age. And be grateful that you feel pain. I don't know. I do. I know I'm on a quest. A spirit quest of Minecraft, of speaking, of being, of breaking blocks, maybe. Recently on Kyle Thompson's life, I went downtown yesterday to see an artist named Teeps. And usually when I remember these moments in time to go see any artist live, it's kind of focused on, well, the event itself, hearing the music and the people that end up coming around. I love how it's the people that I see there, they become characters in my life, positioned right beside my own, yet with stories just as complex as mine, but yet weaving together. And I know that some of them I will see again, probably at some other concert, something spooky like that, but I'm just grateful to have seen their energy. Because you know how it is, going to a concert and wanting to dance, but also simultaneously not wanting to dance. It's freaking weird how we limit ourselves from being who we want to be. You could be jamming out to music, but if in your head, and maybe you want to jump around and dance, but if everyone else isn't doing it, are you going to be the first person? Who's going to take the lead? Or maybe that's not the type of person you are. Maybe you just want to stand there. But because there are others who are going at their own tempo, doing their own ish, no cussing, remember, no cussing, you feel like you're out of place. Beyond the concert itself, it was an extremely rainy day, and I really love it. It's like the weather in Canada had a complete switch from thinking that it wanted to be winter early back to autumn. So we got some rainy moods walking through the street, but I don't know. I always smile when it rains or when it pours, when there's an immense amount of snow. I don't know, maybe I'm a masochist in that way, but I really feel no problem at all. I think on a philosophical level, like, you have to enjoy the rain. Otherwise, like, nothing grows without rain. If you want endless sun, you're gonna dry out and die. You know what? Actually makes a lot of sense. I tend to be a person who chases those make your day moments and ride them continuously. But often this comes at the expense of my own spirit, my heart. And I end up being dehydrated, not just like physically from all the coffee I consume or the matcha, but just from the fact I'm not even stopping to take a breath. And I know my story isn't singular. It's not. It is unique, yes, but it's something that we all share. So, if you can, find time to slow down and embrace the rain. Get a blanket, tuck yourself in, get warm and comfortable, and embrace slowing down. Become the sloth. Hibernate from time to time. take apart and decompress all the things, and you will stress less. I mean, most likely, that is the hope. I'm hoping that's the truth, but I am only a passenger in this life. Feeling as if I have any sense of control over what I want, or what I need, or what you need, but all we have are these simple definitions locked inside our heads. These small, pocket-sized versions of the people that we love, and we only love them as best as we can. But have gratitude that we get to struggle. Struggle and become something new. In the spirit of that, I think I'm going to actually build a house in this beautiful, beautiful land of crafts. Ratatouille, baby! Oh, speaking of Ratatouille, here's some, I'm going to do a feature on this where it's going to be like Mississauga New Animal Watch. Shouts out to all the animals I've been seeing recently that appear at spooky ass times. Is ass a cuss? You decide. Spooky ass times where I don't break my leg from falling. Thank you, Lord. I was looking outside my window the other day, and I'm like, is that a leaf? What the hell is that leaf doing? Why is it spinning back and forth? And keep in mind, this is like midway through this last 2 weeks of immense snow in Mississauga, and it's literally a little mouse zipping backwards and forwards, and it's pitch black outside. So like, what are the chances that me with my bad eyesight am gonna have any chance of seeing this little mouse? But I did. And now this wouldn't be so weird if I hadn't seen a mouse earlier in the day when I went around a local lake called Lake Wabakane. A beautiful lake. While staring at the ducks as they naturally moved towards me. I don't know if they expected food or they were invited by the warmth I was trying to provide them with my voice, but they all just came over, said hello, maybe like 30 or 40 ducks. But while standing there, looking at them and going between that and playing a little bit of Pokemon Go, a mouse appears. Just a little, maybe like 3 feet away from me, just zipping back and forth. So that is the same day as the other mouse came in the evening. It's really wild. It may not be overly interesting. Wolf, I knew you were gonna do something crafty and eat that sheep. That sheep? I mean, sheep's weird. It's one of those words where it's like it's both plural and singular. So I almost want to singular eyes the word sheep. Yo, don't eat that shoop. A cute little shoop. I think moose are called meese, pluralized, and Lord knows no one's doing that. No one out here is calling them that. But today's theme is gratitude. So let's be grateful for all moods that we carry. Not just the brightness, not just the sun shining in the sky. Embrace the rain, embrace the pain, and blossom anew from that. I'm really happy to be here, besides all that stuff. As far as building go, I want to make a treehouse thing, similar to, damn, I can't remember the name of the village in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, but if you've played it, you know the one. It's the one with the trees, where everything's made in the trees, and it's beautiful, and it's one with nature. Let's do that, okay? Let's do that. As most of you know, in the gaming community, Pokemon Sword and Shield recently came out, and it's really opened up a giant window, not just for that game itself, but every single generation, because we're taking big leaps forward in generations interweaving over one another. People who grew up with it from in their childhood. I think I was born in 1993. First game came out in 98, I believe. Maybe 97 for Japan, Pokemon Green. But the longer I sit and see new regions that they explore, new ways of storytelling, new enemy teams, the more I love what they've done so far. Because low key or high key, there's been a lot. I remember when there was a long period. I don't even know if PETA's gonna get back on this. They probably are. Little did I know. We have to check their Twitter. But there'd always be the conversation of, hey, is it really that great that we're raising these animals that are meant to mimic animals and forcing them to do battle? Like, what is that? Why is that happening? And I don't know. The game does promote harmony between one another, and oftentimes you are the main character that defies all those worries that people have. Sorry, guys. I'm crying. I'm crying from my nose. It's actually not in tears. Before I continue, take a pause. Let's return to Ratatouille, and embrace who you are. Because there are going to be a million reasons for you not to do something. I'm sure you got an entire essay on why you're not worthy of love, or why you're not worthy of chasing your dreams, but how about no? Okay? This video is sponsored by Gratitude. But the story is, in all these games, you're this young youth, and somehow, out of everyone in the region, you become champion. And it's not as if there aren't adults that have been doing this for years. You just rise above and do that. And it's not because of you're abusive to your Pokemon, it's because you have an actual care for them. You live in harmony with them. You cherish how they suffer and where they overcome, and they do the same for you. So, if you want to explore an actual region that discusses that at length, I haven't played it in many, many years, but Black and White 2 would be the one to explore. Well, either one, to be honest. Either 1 or 2, but 2 is the better one, due to, that Pokedex is, when you start out the game. When it comes to favorites from the series, what makes or breaks it, for me, is their ability. Do I have anything to make? I suppose not. What breaks or make Minecraft? Hello? What ends up making the game quite interesting is, oh dear lord. Hey friend! I don't have no weapons, please don't attack me. I will finish that sentence, I'm just quite worried. I could go to bed over there. Or we could stay here. I'm gonna finish this sentence and then we're gonna make a run for it, okay? Deal. It's the amount of options that you have for the Pokemon you can choose from and develop your team. When you get locked into, like, if you replay the game, it just feels like you're making the same team dynamics. The game doesn't really last as long. There's always after the Elite Four where you can kind of develop and make a better team. But I found that Black and White 2 did a good job of incorporating Pokemon like Riolu from Generation 4, which was rare to get in its own time period, or its own generation. You get Mareep, all this other stuff. And as far as Sword and Shield go, there's so much. It's kind of hard for me to even stick to a 6 Pokemon team. I might not. But with that, I'm grateful for this moment we have, and if I die, I die. If he dies, he dies. Rocky Balboa, I'll punch him in the face. Hey, buddy. Hey, witch. Oh, please don't throw anything at me, actually. I do not like that. They have very bad... What the... Yes! Yes, zombie man! Whoa, whoa, baby! Baby zombie! No, 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 no. I don't like how fast you're moving. I don't like how fast. This game is also a horror game. Ring the bells! Ring the bells! There is danger! There's a troll in the dungeon! Oh. Return to the theme of gratitude with that, I'm sure we talked about what it was before. It's missing me. But be grateful for the friends you have around you that are willing to smash a zombie in the face and destroy them, if need be. Look out for them, because they are always there, waiting to do their part in your life. And as the day closes, and I hear random noises, my cat meowing in the distance, off camera, people outside possibly dying, I'm going to ignore that and help them tomorrow. At a later time. Hi, welcome back to Minecraft and Chill. I woke up. Nope. So, they should be burning alive, but they're not. And this is a really nice dock. I could make a boat here. I could build upon that, but like, why aren't... I need to make some weapons. And run away from the present dangers that surround me. Though they will make me stronger if I had a weapon, sure. Speaking both in-game and in real life. I'm running away now. So, I think the house was in this direction, but I'm not entirely sure. As we near the end of our time in this decade, a lot of us had some rough times, some good times, some really bad times, and we've all lost people. So I'm grateful that I get to speak to you at this time and know you. And I think next time we'll build upon what's here and make it beautiful. Yeah, we'll do something. We'll do something cool. Okay. I'm gonna try and do this at least once a day. Try and hold me to it. Try and message me and like pester me and be like, "Yo, where's the video at?" And I may not respond to you because I might be grumpy at the time, but I invite you to do so just to kind of keep me on track, because 10 minutes a day ain't hard, so I can make it happen and reconnect with both myself and you and wherever this thing is becoming, this Minecraft and Chill adventure. So thank you. Today's episode is powered by this coffee I'm gonna drink with the tag at the bottom. Mm, mm. See that? Also, shouts out to Even the Trees, a great Mississauga band. Well, Toronto? Whatever. Just look them up, okay? I'm done. Have a wonderful time, wherever that takes you.